Hello. Wherever you are in the world, what a fantastic day. What a fantastic Sunday. Wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I hope you're having a fantastic day as I am. I hope you can all hear me. Let me know. I come bearing gifts. I come bearing deliciousness. So beautiful sisters, my soul sisters of Return of the Diva, wherever you are, I'm really happy that you're here today. I've been looking forward to this day. I've been preparing. It's a very important topic about how to become a priestess. Today's topic might take around 50 to 55 minutes, probably, for me to take you through this journey of how you're going to achieve this priestessness. So, who is a priestess? And what is the difference between a woman and a priestess? The two are just vibrationally different because they are both women, but they offer a very different vibration. The vibration is that soul part of you, that broader part of you, that God part of you, your inner being, your inner guidance, that part of you that leaves this body when you transition or when you die. Your gorgeous body is your frequency. So that is the difference between a priestess and just being a woman. You see, I've been in both sides of the frequencies, and I know there is a difference. I can see the reactions, but oh, hello. So I don't want to mispronounce your name, beautiful sister. Refi, gorgeous sister, welcome. I love to see you here. I hope I'm audible. Give me a thumbs up so that I can continue, and let's get this ball rolling. So everybody who's watching, I'm your hostess Angelina, and I am the founder of this Return of the Diva, the Facebook group that I teach elevate your consciousness. Every time we have a different topic on different matters of your own being. So I also have the high ticket program, the Diva Mastery, which is an online mentorship program that is designed to help you get on your spiritual path, find your life purpose, and also it will make you elevate to your own leadership and self-mastery. So in this teaching, I'm going to share a lot of very valuable lessons that I teach women in my own private mentorship. This is my mission in life, and it's my desire that you assist me as I assist you by listening as I help you find your own mission. So I'm going to share a lot of my mistakes that will derail you from becoming who you wanted to become. When you said, I'm going to become a human, and I'm going to achieve this and this and this. So because I teach through the clarity of my examples, I will also be offering some of the solutions that I have used in my own journey for you to avoid them. So here we are today. Thank you, sister, for being present. I hope you can all hear me today. So that is a thumbs up. A priestess is one who knows our divine mission. You know why you're here. That is a conscious person who is walking through a spiritual path towards fulfilling their own life purpose. So this week, in some of the posts, I've been dropping diamonds on de-arming how to de-armor your vagina and increase your own emotional safety, how to heal your own traumas by own liberating, releasing stagnation, and opening up your sensual centers so that juices can start flowing in your body. This topic today, the Sacral Chakra, was inspired by that topic because chakras are the energy centers that we have in our bodies. These are where you have your chi, your energy, your prana. This is the colors that we have in most of the paintings that represent who these chakras are. I remember it's Einstein who said we are all just pieces of isolating energies. We are balls of energies. We are born magnificent, and these chakras, when they are attuned, we have a rainbow color within us. Chakras are responsible to regulate our own psychological processes, like our immune responses, our organ functions, because these are the connections that we have. The chakras with they have the connection with our main organs. So when you know your complex power, your chakra system, you become this person who knows how to heal themselves from the inside out. The chakra system, the sacral, is one which is a representation of one-on-one connection we have with each other. It contains all the reproductive systems. This is where we hold our fear of being attacked, of being raped, or being abandoned. This is our power system. This is where all our weapons are. Women, we like to hold sex. That is one of the weapons I'm talking about. This is our flight and fight mode. You don't want to sit like this. You want to sit like this so that you can let your power be seen. So you can start to radiate your magnetism and your power. So when you're talking to people, allow your sacral to be exposed. Your sacral is where you have your joy, your pleasure. It's all about your desires. It's how you have the context of creation. It's the chakra where all the juices of creation are going to be made or manufactured. The sacral chakra is about movement. It's about the energy of creativity. It's about procreation. It's about nurturing, the mothering, the joy. It's the element of water. I just like to say that. It's like water because it's about flow. So you want to go with the flow. It's about water because the two main liquids that come out of the woman, the Amrita water that comes from the squatting and the menstruation period, they are made of water. These are the two most valuables that are found in the woman's sacral. It is a very emotional chakra. It's about how you feel. The sacral chakra is associated with the abilities to sense things, to know things. You the sacral chakra has a logo that has the circle of life that is represented. Also, they have the lotus and the lotus petal. So this represents the death and the rebirth. So when you are out of alignment with these chakras, how does it feel like? You start to feel negative emotions. You start to feel the imbalance in your body. You start to feel the offness of somebody stabbing me on the back. You have this back pain. You indicate it by having guilty, frustration, feeling that nothing is good enough or God has abandoned you. You know, you are resistance to change. You know that where you are is not serving you. That marriage that you are in, or the relationship, that job that you're in, or whatever situation, you know that you just are resistance to change. You feel that you are unable to express your feelings or your emotions. You feel like you cannot be in touch with your own feminine power or your own feelings. You are not balanced. You have sexual problems. This is also the center where the issues about your sensualities are kept. So it can all be linked with a lot of fear that is associated with the energy of the sacral chakra, and this is like fear of having pleasure, because pleasure to you has a different feeling, like you are not allowed to have the fear of having desires. I had big desires. I've had desires that are very big, that shook me. Fear of having joy. There are people who ask you, why are you so happy? They cannot accept that people can just be happy for no good reason. They have also a fear of their own sexuality and their own sensuality. So if I'm going too fast, let me know. I've been looking forward to this all week, so I wanted to get everything together in this 1 hour that we have. So you can see the signs of the sacral chakra being out of alignment when you have this physical misalignment, like you have painful periods, you have bladder infections, you have hips, anything that is related to the hips, the womb, the bladder, the circulation system, your kidneys, your genitals, your lower back. That is when I was telling you, when you say that I feel like somebody stabbed me in the back, you will not show up your shoulders. You will say somewhere around your hips area, like somebody like plunged that knife there. That is the expression of the lower back area. Some of you can even feel somebody that is stabbing you on the back, because we are sentient beings, and when this chakra is active, you can feel things, you can know things. So when you feel these things, you want to shout out to yourself and say, something is threatening my existence. What is it? And then listen to your body. your gorgeous, magnificent body will start to talk to you. So when these manifestations come and there is a discomfort about like the stiffness of your lower back, there is issue with your circulatory system, your womb, you are always anxious, or you have any bladder infection, all this can be an imbalance in your sacral chakra. So there is no energy flowing there. There is a stagnation, or there is a puncture in that area, either through cords attachments. Most of the times we do it through the sexual partners that we have had. But if you have had the womb cleansing that I have given you, then that part is now clear. You can start to feel your own vibration coming back. You can start to feel the juices of creation coming back. You can start to feel pleasure, not even sexual pleasure, but pleasure in food, pleasure in yourself, in your body, in pleasure in smelling the roses, the food you cook. Everything is having pleasure. And that's how life is supposed to feel like. There's supposed to be too much pleasure in your life. When this chakra is balanced and working properly, and you can expect your relationships also are going to thrive, because you are bringing yourself in harmony with the laws of nature, and you being one of nature's finest, you are going to start to cultivate this relationship of pleasure. You're going to start to have full body orgasms, not just localized one. You're going to allow yourself to feel what life is. The deliciousness. It's not about your status. It's not about your education. It's about how much pleasure can you have for life. How much can you celebrate the right now moment? When you get this insight and you embrace your deepest emotions, you learn to sit with your depth, with your womb. You learn to sit with your feelings. You learn to know how to express your wants, your needs, your emotions with other people. You start to know how to have healthy boundaries. You become so skillful in this. That's when the woman comes online. And who is a woman? Now, every time I thought about being a woman, I was very scared, because women, this word has very many different connotations that come with them. Some are healthy and some are not. But when you are becoming a conscious person, you take this leap, you take this leap and you start to stop using all your weapons and your wounds, and you start to have more reasons to believe in yourself. So you stop to be a woman. To my description, let me give you what a woman is. Who is with me and ready to hear what I got to say? Thank you, sisters, for being present. Come out and play, because I know you have questions. You want to ask questions. That's how you're going to know these things. That's how you're going to evolve. So come out and ask questions and play with me. To my description, a woman is the woman that is hustling in life. That woman who is living within society norms. That woman who sacrifices herself for other people. I know we are trained to sacrifice our energies to pleasure other people rather than to please you first. She takes from men. She is disconnected from her own womb. She is not in a place where she can feel her oracle. This is what a woman will say, that is, I know he was cheating on me all this time. They don't follow their guidances. She felt it, but she still stayed all that time until something dramatic happens. That's when she will say, I knew it all this time. They don't follow their own guidances because they're not settled in their own body. They're not present. So they fear that the truth will change things. They accept and settle for less. They settle for a reality that is not their truth to their highest potential. They become doormats, and they are the oppressed ones, the silenced ones. This frequency comes from just living your own minimum life. There is no signs of your own guidance, your own drive. You are the hopeless damsel in distress, the classic. That vibe is what is emanated from that frequency. The vibration that comes because when you start to elevate yourself from this place of becoming just a mere basic woman, you start to observe things from another perspective. You start to want to grow. You start to want to get better. You start to want to get out of that situation that has been holding you captive for so long. You start to choose yourself. A woman who has been living in that comfort zone is deeply engraved to something we call psychic weights. What are psychic weights? Are the places which are punctured in your own aura. For me, that is, your aura is complete. I put up something in the group today, this week, which shows how you can puncture your own aura, your own energy center, that you can see that you're leaking energy. So these weights, I know it's a new terminology because it's a new, it's something I'm going to introduce to you. It's WEIGHTS, the weights, the ones that we lift in the gym. This is when you tell this woman there's a job somewhere, she will like, wait, this is the answers that you will get. Wait, what about, and what about, you know that person? There is some, they don't make their decisions from their own truth. There is always, what about my qualifications? What about what people will say? What about how I will look? What about, that is the same woman who has these words, I quit, I cannot, I am unable to, it's impossible. That is out of question. It is very improbable. I'm a failure. It is not workable. I am just hopeless. I retreat. Sorry. That is the woman who has so much of, I blame this, I deserve, I'm entitled. These words that I am telling you today, my beautiful sisters, These are the words that are causing trauma, pain, and suffering in us today. There's nothing else that is coming out of you. There's nothing else that is being thrown out of you. You are creating it. These are the words that will keep you dwelling in a situation, a stagnation, and in anger. These are the words that will make you stay in that place where you are powerless. But I'm telling you today, I am here to elevate your consciousness and to lift yourself from this place to show you a different perspective. I want you to become in charge of your life. I want you to start to look for things to be grateful about and to be happy about. Things to praise. Things to be selfish about. Be selfish on your own time, your own thoughts. Make sure those thoughts that are coming to you, they are so selected, they are selfishly selected, that you will not choose a thought that will bring you down. When you see a thought that is going to bring you down, you say, no, not today. I will not be kept in that situation again. So when you first wake up, don't connect with your Instagram. Connect with yourself first. Connect with who you are first, your own essence. You want to begin to become your own energy center. Be centered. Fill your own cup before you go and fill any other person's cup. And I will tell you, you are going to live life in the fullest. You are going to become happy. You are going to see, like when I began to fill my own cup, I had my son with me, and they say there are terrible tools. For me, there were fabulous tools. I enjoyed every bit of it. Fill your cup. And if this does not work for you, you are in the group, chat me or publicize. Say it does not work. It works for all of you. Because I tell you, sisters, you are going through what I've gone through. That's why you're here. Energy is everything. Energy is everything. You want to use words that don't put you in a box, that have momentum, that will have an outlet. So you don't want to allow these words ever again to come from your words. They are low frequency, and now we are elevating to a higher frequency. So stop being stuck being a basic woman. You are a microcosm of the microcosm. Sisters, you cannot be separated from the love of God. I keep telling you that, and I will always tell you that. You can either pinch yourself. You can pinch yourself really hard. You can pinch yourself by showing your hopelessness, by you affirming yourself like, I'm a damsel in distress, and taking from men like you keep doing. Or you can rise in your own feminine mastery. And that's where a healthy feminine is coming in. Who is with me? Let me hear from you. Oh, it's fantastic to see all of you, sisters. I'm glad you are here. So, I'm just going to call you Monwe, Wanjiro, Mikali, Esther, Gift Lioness. Thank you for representing and holding the space for all the others. So, what is a healthy feminine? And what is the feminine? Every person, be it be a man, be it be a woman, we all have these aspects of us. We have the masculine and the feminine. Men too have feminine in them. It is an energy. It is the energy of creation. So, it is the energy of the universe. Every conscious woman is a priestess, because she realizes that she is here to fulfill a certain purpose. See, she is reincarnated in this feminine body for a higher purpose, here with a mission. She's also here to raise conscious babies. So this healthy feminine is soft, but she's very fierce. So you become very unstoppable. You are very motivated to see all your dreams, all your goals, all your desires fulfilled, and nothing can stop your goal. So whenever you have your own babies, or you're not a mother yet, you are a nurturer, because you all this frequency of a feminine inside of you, a woman. What is an unhealthy feminine? This is the woman part, the one I told you that is basic, that has the need to mother their own partners, because the nurture is on, but she is not healthy enough to know that she has to form healthy boundaries. She has to bring herself, to share herself with in a certain way, and present herself with a certain frequency. So you want to transition from being a woman to a priestess, so that your healthy feminine can rise. So now let me tell you the realness of this. Most of us have not been taught how to take care of our parents. Most of us have not been taught how to respect ourselves, how to respect our wombs, how to honor and respect our wombs, how to work with the energy of the room, or how to be you, the full you, the real you, the fullest expression of you, because you've been taught that you are too much. So you have these emotions that are suppressed in you. You know, we are not even taught about the path of the priestess either. And we are not taught that we have divine gifts. We are taught only to go to school, achieve a certain skill that is taught, which is good, but we have divine gifts that are inside of us, but we are not taught about them. So when you start to rise in your priestess, you start to grow and to know that there is something in you, but you don't know what. Something special in you. Self-mastery. It is 333. It's delicious. So you start to know that there's something worthwhile and very delicious and very powerful inside of you. But because we are not taught of our own self-worth, our own standards, our own values, we leak energy. We start to doubt ourselves. We start to have fear and shame and judgment, as opposed to standing up strong in our own power, to have our own voices, to have our own unique message to present to the universe, to the world, to fulfill our life purpose. So who is ready here to stop being a basic woman and to become a priestess? Let me know from the comments. You want to know how to start to release all those things that have been holding you back. Take a big step towards your healthy life. You can start by celebrating life every day. You can start by desiring to be the grandest version of yourself. Your archangel wings, your diva comes online. You want to start to meditate. So I hope there are questions here. Yes, I can see you are already here and waving, saying you're ready to become an elevated part of you. Thank you, sisters. I'm looking forward to your questions. I hope you have questions. I thrive in questions. You can also even dial on the WhatsApp text, WhatsApp message. I was somebody who always had everybody come before me. I was that person where everybody came with their problems, because we are all empaths. But when I was out of my power, I was very depleted. I did not know how to balance that. So I know some of you are experiencing that. If you are also meeting those abusive or being in an abusive, toxic relationship, if you are also meeting very shallow or superficial men and you're wondering, where is my man? Where is my... you want to change your vibration. You want to slowly elevate from that vibration that you're offering to a higher one that is one of self-worth, self-acceptance, self-care, so that you can bring up yourself from this place of low self-esteem to a very high self-esteem, so that you can have standards and boundaries which are healthy, so that when this person comes, you know exactly what you want, you know exactly what you cannot take. You stop living in fear and limitations. You start believing in your own feminine power. You start to do your own inner shadow work. You remember we talked about shadow work? You want to start to rise in your priestessness through these lessons that I give you. So this is the place where you want to wake up your all creative powers, your all creative empowerment, creative flow. You want to connect with your sacral. You want to heal your sacral, because you know that you are here for a divine purpose. And I told you the Akashic records are connected with your everything that you have had in all your lifetimes. These powers are in your cervix. By you claiming the power of your cervix, you have access to these powers. So if you're scared of your own feminine power, of your own femininity, of your own desires, it means that you are out of tune or harmony with yourself. Everything has its vibration. Everything is vibrating. Like everything is frequency. You are made of tone. You have a certain tone that you emit into the world when you are in alignment with who you are. You feel the birds singing, and you can feel the sweet melody. You can feel the orchestra, and you can feel the person in the guitar and the person in a synchronicity. When you bring yourself in synchronicity with yourself, you become synchronized with the earth, you become synchronized with the cosmos, and you're in harmony with yourself. So you become a clear channel of the divine. You bring in wisdom. You stop being the woman who second guesses herself. You start to know that you have this power inside of you. So when you wake up into your own power as a woman, the value that you have as a woman, and never ever settle for anything less than who you are and what you stand for, you start to rise and to change and to attract people in your life that are there to serve you. You start to see that everything that you have been through had a very divine mission or divine lesson, or it had something that it was there to show you. You start to understand what it means by you never settling for less than who you are. You stop being governed by fear. So when you're starting to rise in your power and to start to stand into your own feminine mastery, you're going to follow your own oracle, the part of you that knows who you are. You want to connect it with your heart, because when the energy of the earth rises and connects you to the energy of the womb, that is the mini earth that is represented inside of you, the portal of creation, the portal of reincarnation, where everybody comes through. You start to have a lot of power. People are scared of women who are powerful because people have things to hide. But we're not here to judge people, because everybody is doing the best they can at the level of consciousness they are holding. So you want to practice a lot of compassion and a lot of graceful. Just be graceful with everything that you bring out. So when you know something about somebody, you just don't blabber into them. Practice a lot of grace. I wanted to introduce you to a word that is called charism. And what is this word? This word comes from charisma. This is the frequency that you hold in your soul. The soul frequency, your consciousness. Your consciousness is God energy. And this is the soul name, the frequency you hold, that you're called. You know when they say God knows your name, it's not Angeline, but that is also known. But your soul, your original, your who you really are, consciousness, mind, thought, everything you are as a frequency, and that's the one I'm talking about. So you want to start to embrace all parts of yourself and being kind to yourself. You want to start to understand yourself at a deeper level. You want to trust the desires that are being birthed from your own womb energy. You want to start to feel that you are special because you are. And to start going towards that mission, that purpose, the ikigai that brought you here, your oracle and energy. Switch that on. You want to start to be in charge of your life. Take responsibility of your own life. Become the main character of your own movie. Let yourself, your higher self, your oversoul, the God part of you, lead you towards becoming a woman. Bring that power towards. Initiate yourself. Open yourself to your own oracle, your own inner oracle. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Welcome, Olivia. You are all ready. I can see that. I can feel that. It's a very delicious day talking to all of you. So, activate your womb energy. That mini earth that's inside of you. Because this is what do I say? We are sentient beings, and Mother Earth is sentient being. We are made of earth. We are earth itself. And our wombs is a representation of the mini earth that lives inside of us. So technically we are earth itself. The inside, it's the as above so below, as within so without. So when you understand all this and how it works for you, you become to fulfill what you came here to fulfill. You stop living in your own ego and start living with your higher self. Priestesses are the weavers of consciousness. You start to anchor new levels of consciousness. You start to tell people the better way of seeing things from your own healed heart, from your own healed emotions, from your own healed self. So every woman that is disconnected from her own womb in this group, I've been given clearings. I have been given free womb clearings so that you can start to have your own frequency. I would invite you to use that. I'd invite you also to know and check out the video on sensuality for you to know how to bring that online for yourself too. You're going to begin to see things in a very different perspective. You are going to start to honor your life. It's like you have been seeing a black and white TV, and then I introduce you, or you introduce yourself to a color TV. It's on another level. Life is delicious. Colors are brighter. Life is woof. This is the greener side of the pasture, because you have been doing your own inner work. You have been trying. You are not trying. You are going towards your own goals, your own desires. You're working towards them. You have let go of the buts, what ifs, what not. What will they say? Do you know people don't like you being selfish, choosing yourself? Because they want you to please them. They are the selfish ones. They want you to keep pleasing them. Sisters, really? It's time to take yourself seriously and to start going towards your path. Life is beautiful. Life is wonderful. So, if you know that you are ready to move towards your life purpose, and you have activated the earth inside of you, and abundance is flowing towards you, You want to know that the earth is naturally abundant. We are not made to suffer at all. You do that for yourself. You put that thing there. From our weights are created by the traumas that we went through our lives. And those traumas we put there so that we can learn from them. But when we become the traumas, because we are not empowered to know how to use the emotions, we don't learn from what the lessons. We still hold we still hold this resentment, this place of blame. It was not good what you went through. I will not agree with that. But what now? Are you going to stay there, or are you going to get up and get empowered and start looking for ways to get yourself out of that situation? Are you going to read a book that is going to elevate yourself from that place? Are you going to start practicing practices like I sent you in the group that are going to bring you up from the frequency that you are holding? One of shame. Shame is one of the lowest frequencies. It's a very dense energy. So you want to let that go. You want to heal yourself from shame, resentment, blame. So it's like me teaching you. There is an abundant, this ocean, and then you go there in this ocean of all this magnificence to go and tap it with a spoon. Don't come with a spoon in all this abundance. Come with something that can hold this abundance. Open your womb energy. Open your energy center. Open yourself up. Bring this womb energy online. Breathe in deeply into your organs. Bring your body online. Attune yourself. Start respecting your body. Start respecting yourself. Start respecting your boundaries. You also have values. You first come up with the values that are healthy for you, so that when you set them and start to set the healthy boundaries, people can start to take you seriously, and they can start to see that you want better life for yourself. And this is the only way forward this is the only way we are going to get ourselves out of this mess that we have put ourselves. Open yourself. Start healing. If you resonate with these teachings that I'm teaching, you are not alone. You have a community of other sisters all around the world that are in the program, the mentorship program, Diva Mastery, who are taking themselves seriously and who want to take these big leaps and start to live their life towards their life purpose, who are elevating their consciousness step by step, because this program is designed to meet you where you are in the level of your awareness. So sisters, it is always a pleasure just having you here. If you have come for the material that I'm giving, but if you're also here to know what Diva Mastery is all about, I invite you to book a link with me, to book a call with me in the book a call link on the Facebook group, and also I'm going to put it on the replay so that you can have a call with me. And in this call, we are going to dive deeper into your challenges, into your desires, your dreams, your connection with the universe. We are going to know each other, feel each other's frequency. I will give you tips. Either way, Either you're going to be in the Diva Mastery or not, we are all going to come out of that meeting with a very big smile on your face. I'm gonna say something to you that will so I'd just like to see you and to meet you, and also to interact with you. Book a call with me, chat me. Thank you for all the ladies that have been chatting me, all the ladies that have booked the call with me. I love you, I love your frequency, and I love to see all of you and to get to know you. So, until next week, I look forward to bringing you more. So, wherever you are in the world, have a fantastic day, a beautiful morning, and a magnificent night. And until next week, it's from my heart to yours. Have a nice week. Bye bye, ladies.